up, guys? It's Skyfire here with Rocket Punch Army. A long time since I've had my face on the video. Just got back from the post office. I was picking up Kronos. It finally came in. What can I say? For those of you that already know, there's a lot of stuff going on about the Kronos, about all the QC issues and whatnot, and I was getting a little worried about mine. But in the end, it's still a gigantic Skyfire / Jetfire. So I'll probably still like it. Now, when I got to the post office, I had to, the box is already open. This is an unboxing, but it's already been opened. But it was pretty crushed. You'll see it's got a big line here. I'm assuming the post office people were playing soccer with this box. And this is not the good one. Looks like it was kicked or something really heavy was placed on here. And unfortunately, even though BBTS does a great job of packing this stuff, bubble wrap is only going to go so far. So whatever was laying on here pushed on the sides of the Kronos box. I didn't really get a chance to really take a look at it. I just examined it before I left there. Yeah, we're going to check it out. Alright, so this is my latest from BBTS. Again, the really cool bubble wrap, and they put a ton of bubble wrap in here. First thing that comes out of the box here is the Chogokin Hello Kitty, which I did a review on already. I got one for myself because my wife has just claimed the other one and it's been played with and everything. I just want one that's perfect condition for me, which is a really cool figure, by the way. So check out the review, it's somewhere else on here. But for those of you that are here for the Kronos unboxing, here it is. And yes, the box is crushed on one side. Yeah, it's all pushed in on this side. This is raised right here. So it looks like, it's a shame too, because I was really looking forward to the box. Everybody's been really saying how awesome the box is and everything, and there it is. It's a little bit crushed. It's not too bad. I've seen worse. But I guess this will flatten out somehow. In the end, it's just a box, but seeing as how limited this is, you know, if I ever want to get rid of it, this is not the first one someone's going to want to buy because they probably want a nicer box. But yeah, so here he is in there. Really cool flap design here with the magnet. You can kind of hear the magnet there. Really well done. Again, just a shame that this is crushed. But I do like the gloss here with the matte background, sort of like what they do with the regular Masterpiece releases. On the back, you get more of the same. You get the picture of the figure and the alt mode here, which is a sneak peek kind of picture. And overall, really good artwork. Again, let's open his flap here, and you'll see he's right there. And you can also open this flap this way, and the flap is ripped. Down here it's ripped. I know they were sending out parts to retailers, or they are sending out parts to retailers. I don't know if this was opened to fix him and just ripped, because it looks like they maybe tried to stick their finger in here to pick up the tray. I don't know. I don't want to blame anybody for something they didn't do. Or it's just from being crushed. Although this side of the box is not crushed, I don't know, it's ripped. Again, it's a shame, man. Why, you know, why even have a nice box when it's just going to get messed up anyway? But cool on the effort of Daca Toys. Another thing too, while we're on the subject of Daca Toys, is I had a chance to meet Raph, which is the guy behind this. I met him at the New Jersey Collectors Con. He was just sitting there, actually in the booth next to me, so I got to talk to him a little bit and check out the prototype. And if you guys read forums on Transformers, there's a certain forum, and there's probably a couple, but there's one I really concentrated on where they just completely went off on the guy and his figure. And it's a shame, because I think the guy is now no longer going to be making his own releases, and I think he did an excellent job for being a one-man team. I mean, I've always had the wish to make my own kind of toys, and I can only imagine how difficult it is. And this guy did this supposedly on his own. Told me he did it on his own, designed it on his own. You know, and I think overall it's a great effort. Of course, it's not perfect. If this was something that Takara released, I would be pretty disappointed. I'm going to be honest. But knowing that this was done by one guy, it's actually really, really impressive. And okay, so let me go back. If Takara was to release something like this, I would just not be disappointed. It's still cool, but it's definitely not a Takara quality. This does have a third-party feel, although not the same as other third-party figures. It's a different type of feel, not necessarily a knockoff, but I do see what people are talking about with the plastic. I think a lot of that lends itself to the fact that it's a lot of white. Because white is such a basic color, it may give off a feeling of cheapness. You know, I'm looking at the mold quality. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it looks damn good, and it's heavy. When I got it out of the box, I thought, wow, this is a really big figure, but it got even bigger once I learned that I had to pull the legs down. So the legs were, this knee piece was up here, and it still looked gigantic, and then I realized the length of the tray here was longer than the figure, so realized I had to pull it down. Now, I know there's fixes for this guy. Most breakage has been happening here at the ankles. I know you can loosen the feet a little bit against the ankle so you can slide them back and forth. I do have lube, this kind of lube, which is plastic lube. The sticker came off. I don't know what brand it is. I don't know where I got it from. It was on eBay. I think it's for train track sets, but it's a lube that it actually doesn't react with plastic, so it won't wear down the plastic, break it down, whatever. It almost looks like diff grease. If you guys are into radio controlled cars and with the electric RC cars with the diffs, this looks and feels like diff lube. So if you can't find this, best bet is get diff lube or gear lube that they use on plastic gears. So, but this should work. This should work really good. I use this on my Hercules and those parts that break. I've used this on the Masterpiece KO, which had the really stiff legs. Works really well. The plastic holds up great. So yeah, I wish I could tell you what this is called. Now in the box here, I did find these pieces that just are loose. I'm not sure exactly where they go. They look like vents. I'm sure I'll find out in a second. And then his weapon here. It's a pretty big weapon. Yeah, and I think it's pretty screen accurate. I did see this against a still of the TV, and it's really, really, you know, surprisingly screen accurate. Now, the one flaw, I don't mind flaws anywhere else that I can fix, but I hate flaws on the face. On his chin, I wish I could show you guys. If I do the review, I'll show you guys, but there's a little spot here. Looks like a little solder gun just pushed right into the chin or something. Paint, I don't know what the hell it is, but it's not that big of a deal when it's like this because it's covered when his face is normal, but the fact that I know it's there makes me want to look at it. And I'm not missing any fingertips, which is good. Some people are missing fingertips. So far I don't have anything broken, nothing crazy, no big missing areas of paint. But yeah, I'm still happy with the purchase. I'm not going to be selling this. So don't ask. I know there's a lot of people asking other people if they're going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it. What I will try and do is, since I know there's replacement pieces being sent out, I hope I can get replacement ankles because even though I'm going to lube them up, they may eventually break. So I would like to have spares. And I know someone is making one on Shapeways if you want to mess around with taking it apart. But I don't know. This will be good. I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit, guys. If I feel it's gonna give me issues, I may not even do a review, which is a shame because a lot of people are breaking theirs in the reviews. I didn't just spend 170 bucks or whatever this cost with shipping to have it break in my hands. When all I really do, as you guys know, is display all my figures. But I do like to bring reviews for you guys, but at the same time, I don't want to mess up my stuff. So if I can get this to the point where it's not going to give me issues, I will do a review. Even though there's already a bunch of awesome reviews, for those of you guys that follow me and want to watch my review, I will put one up eventually. But this has me excited because, yeah, I was really wishing for this guy to come out at some point. It's not by Takara, but that's fine because it's still going to look really cool in my display. And I am waiting for the Hasbro one. The Hasbro one does look really, really, really nice and well done. I'm actually filming this part after I have already filmed this because I had a chance to look at it, but I'll pop it in right here just to tell you guys I'm looking at the screws, and a lot of them are stripped out. I noticed the hand was splitting right in between the palm, and I went to squeeze it in. I'm thinking like, well, there's a screw there, maybe I could just tighten it, but the screw is completely eaten away. And I noticed it's eaten away on this elbow. Some of them are fine, but definitely the hand is the worst one. That's completely chewed out. I don't even think I can remove it to replace it. So I don't know. I don't even know if this factory, I know factories, you pay them a certain amount for QC, you know, and that's why things end up costing more. I know this was a relatively low price, especially for something this freaking size. But still, for someone to just strip stuff and not really care, it doesn't look like they really took their time putting this together. And I don't know if that's the fault of Daca Toys. I mean, they contract the company to get it out for them, but they could have done a better job assembling it, I guess, especially with strip screws. Never had strip screws on, you know, higher end stuff. But yeah, having said that, I think I'm going to put this guy away. Thank you for watching this unboxing. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And subscribe if you like my videos. Check out my other reviews. And yeah, until next time, guys. Bye-bye.